to Nerdmageddon.
Hello and welcome to Nerdmageddon here on KZLX LP Maryville and on the KNWT Facebook page. I'm your host, Corey Herzog. With me I have...
I'm Simon Clark, the token male, as always.
I am Kenzie, and I was able to take a 2-minute shower.
Hey!
And I'm Molly with nothing impressive yet again.
You say that every week as if you're not impressive just being you.
Aww, we love you, Molly.
I get to be nice now. We're not doing a Nerd Royale.
Not this week.
Not
Next
this week.
week.
All right.
Oh, goodness. I'm not ready for next week.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into our nerd news. First off, some big news. Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing that happened. So, just this past week after the announcements of, the PS5 and the Xbox Series 1. Is it Series 1?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Microsoft was just like, hey, you know what would be really cool? Is if we owned, Elder Scrolls and Fallout and every game that is a big name player in every single console.
Yeah.
So now Xbox is going to have exclusives that are actually good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was gonna say, I think it was on Twitter, someone made a comment about the creator of Skyrim managed to actually sell Skyrim to someone again.
for $7.5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is huge.
Yeah.
I am an Xbox user. So I'm slightly excited for this. But, at the same time, I don't want to spend money getting the Xbox Series, 1X or...
Series 1.
Yeah, Series 1, my bad. Just because I just got my Xbox One this year, or last Christmas. So, I don't buy the new thing, when it first comes out, I don't buy the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're going to end up putting all these games on the newer console, and I'm just not super excited. I'm glad Microsoft, ended up having a good investment, but I just kind of wish the games were available,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Microsoft has just been going on a huge spending spree lately. Looking at this chart on GeekWire, this is their third largest purchase within the last few years, being topped only by buying Skype and LinkedIn in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So there's quite a bit that they're doing here, which kind of has me a little nervous, just because there's so much there.
My main thing is that I do want cross-platform compatibility between the PlayStation, Sony and Microsoft, but I don't think buying gaming companies, game producers is the way to go because you're monopolizing games that people really enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
So the next Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on the Xbox.
Yes.
And that's it. It's going to be exclusive to Xbox and that only.
Yeah, which makes the Xbox Game Pass even more valuable.
That's a super cheap Game Pass, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love Game Pass. I have it. I love it. For 3 months.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
It's $10 a month. Because I just bought the $30 one, and it lasts me 3 months. But I know you can buy a yearly one for, I think it's $60 ish.
Around that area.
Yeah,
It's interesting. If you're interested in it, at least, you can take a look into it. Nothing really specific.
Oh, goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
But-
I love playing Goat Simulator. Goat Simulator is on Game Pass right now, people, and you can be as chaotic as you want and kill people with goat licks.
We do not endorse killing people with goat legs.
No. Yeah.
But Netflix is A-OK killing off a Emmy-winning show, Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. After one season, it's getting the axe.
Was there any indication? Because I myself didn't really like it, but that was a personal thing.
Yeah.
I had friends and roommates who really enjoyed it, and it did seem like a very popular thing.
There was almost no warning. They just kind of decided it.
Yeah.
I think Netflix has been doing some really bad moves recently. Specifically, they canceled Dark Crystal, they put out Cuties. Just
Yeah.
really messed up.
What is that?
That's something we can talk
It's
about
something
later.
we can talk
Yeah,
off air. It's not.
It's not great.
It's not something to talk about on air.
There's a lot of controversy around it that gets complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. I didn't even have to look it up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's just a lot of the stuff that they've been doing mechanically is really not smart. Like canceling really good shows. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like this goes all the way back to them taking Doctor Who off Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, like, Age of Resistance won an Emmy for Outstanding Children's Program. It really, again, just came out of the blue. Because this had an all-star cast. They were doing really well. It was popular, not necessarily with me or apparently with Molly.
Yeah.
Or me.
Or Kinsey.
It was popular with me and my family just because we grew up watching The Dark Crystal. One of my favorite old movies. And the best part for most people was when they came back to see this new production, they stuck true to their production. Like, it's not, none of it is like CGI as far as I know. They all stuck with like the puppets.
Yeah.
I think they did CGI for at least one scene that I saw. And
Yeah.
that was mainly just because there was no way to do it with the puppets because it was like flying or running up the stairs and you would have seen like the hand or like
The hand or
yeah,
wires.
everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense. And it's just like, it's such a nostalgic thing. And if I remember correctly, they didn't wrap up a lot of loose ends at the end of the first season. There's a lot open there. So
Yeah.
the mystery continues about the lore of the Dark Crystal.
Yes. So, who knows? Maybe this is just them going in a different direction with it. I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just
A
depressing.
lot of things have been going in different directions.
Yeah, kind of like with the new Flash movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. The story we're talking about specifically is that Nicolas Cage, you know, the like national treasure guy.
Yep.
He is a national treasure.
Oh, he really is.
It really is. I love him.
Yeah. But he's being looked at to play a alternate universe version of Superman
Yes.
in the new Flash movie, because the new Flash movie is Flashpoint. They're already talking about having Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, and
George Clooney.
and
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, and also Michael Keaton. All of the Batmans that are alive.
Oh, and Chris O'Donnell's Robin.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah.
They're all going to be in it. But the reason why Nick Cage is being looked at for Superman is because he was going to be Superman at one point.
Yes, and a Tim Burton adaptation of the film.
Yes.
Which there is a promotional picture, which I will show you guys because if I have to see it, so do you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
great.
Oh.
Also, like, the suit that they made was like, they're like, yeah, the suit has always been like a part of him in like the old version.
Yeah.
Also because it was, oh my God, Kevin Smith, who was helping produce it. He ruins most DC things.
Yeah.
But, like, he's like, yeah, the suit is like biological and part of him, and they made it look all gel-like, and it had
Yeah.
like lights in it. It was weird.
Yeah.
And that was like Tim Burton influencing him.
Uncomfy.
Yeah. The villain was going to be Brainiac,
Ooh.
which was going to be awesome. But they were like, yeah, Brainiac is going to be played by Christopher Walken. He's going to be a giant robo spider.
I'm sorry. What?
Dude, it's Tim Burton. What do you want? It's Tim Burton.
I mean, I guess.
Just be happy. Be happy that it wasn't Johnny Depp.
He already had Christopher
Honestly-
Walken in one of the Batman movies that he made.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's do another one.
Can Tim Burton just kind of stick to like Alice in Wonderland and Corpse's Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas? Like just kind of stick with those.
I don't think he's put out a movie in a while.
He hasn't.
Oh no, I don't. I think the last one was
The latest Alice in Wonderland
yeah.
Which Sacha Baron Cohen was in, and I thought that was really interesting because he is a very not PC guy.
movie.
He
No.
is not.
He's hilarious.
He is.
He's hilarious. He's socially hilarious.
Oh, he directed the movie Big Fish. Not know that.
Interesting.
Yeah, but this, I don't know. It's just gonna be very hard seeing Nick Cage. I have a hard time seeing Nick Cage in serious films.
Yeah.
I think I've told you guys about this story.
Okay, here's the thing. There are some good serious films that Nick Cage has done.
Indianapolis.
Okay.
is a good one.
Indianapolis was a good one. I think he was in Dogma.
Maybe.
So, Tim Burton's latest movie was Dumbo in 2019, and Beetlejuice 2, which has been announced, is coming out.
Beetlejuice 2.
Ew,
Hey, you know what? The
why?
musical did really well. So, but no, speaking of Nick Cage, I think I told you guys this story, but, so some of my TikTok mutuals, we decided to do a Netflix party, and we were going to watch a Nick Cage film and roast him, because what else do you do with a Nick Cage film? We didn't look into any of them. We didn't look at the descriptions. We chose the USS Indianapolis, thinking it was going to be funny.
No.
And then we were
No.
watching people get eaten by sharks, and it went from, like, we're laughing to, what?
See, a good one that you should have done is, although it's supposed to be taken as a serious movie, you should have watched The Wicker Man. That movie is so bad.
You see, we didn't even, like, look at it beforehand. We decided, like, 30 minutes before we, like, started watching the film, hey, let's, like, do a Netflix party.
Yeah, no, in The Wicker Man, there's literally a scene where Nick Cage is dressed in a bear suit. He runs up a hill and then punches a child in its face. And then also, if you know the meme where it's like Nick Cage with a cage on his head
Yes.
with bees, and he's like, ah, the bees! That's from that.
I
it a
want to
B-level
see
movie?
this.
It's not even B level. It's not even B level. I'm overwriting your pun. Not a B level movie. It's like not good.
Oh,
I want
man.
to watch this now.
It's supposed to be taken seriously, but it's really bad. It's really funny.
I want to watch this. We need to watch this.
Yeah, speaking of watching things, the Emmys just happened, and instead of, people being in a giant ballroom all dressed up, people sat in their living rooms all dressed up to accept their awards, and Jimmy Kimmel worked mostly alone on this entire project.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of my favorite things about the whole Emmy situation with it being online, there are like interns in like hazmat suits
Yeah.
who were waiting like
oh my gosh.
at every person's house who was like nominated for an Emmy with an Emmy. And if
Yep.
they didn't win, they'd just be like, okay, bye, and leave with the Emmy.
There are so many memes about that.
It's
my goodness.
so funny.
I'm here for it. But quite a few shows walked away with a few.
Deservingly.
Yes.
They were good shows.
Yes. So the first one I'm going to say, FCC, please do not have to make me pay money for this. It's Schitt's Creek. It's a surname. It's the title of the show.
It's spelled SCHITT.
TT''S.
Yes.
Yeah, is it that? I
Yeah.
think there's a D in there too.
No, there's
No.
not.
There's not.
I
Okay.
literally watched all 5 seasons on Netflix over the course of the last week. There's
Right.
not.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they walked away with a ton of awards. And deservedly so. It's a very good show. It's a very nice comedy.
It's a heartwarming comedy too. Like
Yeah.
it's very silly. Like it's about a rich family who has become bankrupt because of some bad deals. The only leftover money that they have is in this nowhere town called Schitt's Creek because they
Yeah.
bought the town. They named it after themselves for
No.
like a promotion thing.
No, they didn't.
No?
So the whole thing is that the town has no value, which is why the bank let them keep it. And the dad, played by Eugene Levy, bought it for his son's birthday as a joke. It's named after the mayoral family's last name, and that family has pretty much just been the mayor of the town for like ever since it was founded.
Yeah. Daniel Levy actually did win an Emmy
Yep.
for this as
They
well.
won the
Eugene Levy also won.
Yeah, they got leading actor and actress in a comedy series, and then supporting actor and actress in a comedy series.
Outstanding writing for a comedy series, and director.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they walked away with a ton.
Mm-hmm.
They also got outstanding supporting actress in that as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to put
I did say actor and actress.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I can't hear, apparently. But no, so it's just wild. And then Modern Family also won for their finale episode.
Oh.
Or at least they were nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, which it's hard to believe that Modern Family is done.
How long has it been on air? It's been on air for like 10 years, maybe?
Yeah, because it starts off like with them getting Lily, and she's a teenager now, I think.
Yeah.
It's really weird to think about that, because I don't feel like it had been on the air that long, but then I saw like one of the first few episodes and then a newer one, and I was like, oh my god, Lily is so old.
Yeah.
It started back in September 23rd, 2009 was the first day released. It premiered.
Wow.
Crap.
And now I feel really old.
Imagine
how many dogs they had to go through with Stella.
Oh.
That's upsetting to think about.
That is very upsetting.
I'm sorry.
On a happy note, can I bring up one of my favorite shows?
Yes.
Okay, so I absolutely love RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
And so RuPaul won Outstanding Host for a reality or competition program, along with Outstanding Contemporary Makeup for a reality program. It's an outstanding competition program, and many more, like casting, directing. Oh, wait, no, that was a nominee. Sorry. So the outstanding casting was a win. Competition program was a win. Host, and then makeup. And, like, they won so many more, and it made me so happy.
Yeah. Speaking of winners, Watchmen got Best Outstanding Limited Series.
Yeah.
Which, you were surprised by that, Simon.
I was surprised, just because a lot of the comic book world did not like the show. Mainly because it, like, took the traditional original story and just completely changed it. Like, Rorschach is not Rorschach in it. Like, the character is not in it. It's actually just, like, a group, like, almost like a counter-protest group, pretty much. And it's like, they made that the face of the show. And I don't even know what type of role Dr. Manhattan plays. The comedian is, like, not in it at all.
Yeah.
It's mostly just, I don't know. Like, they said that they were going to take the comic and turn it into a TV show, and I don't feel like they did that.
Do you think this is another case of, like, the Oscars where, like, the public doesn't like it, but critics love it?
Probably.
Because I have a feeling that's what happened here.
I feel like that's probably what happened, because, I mean, like, all opinions aside, I'm sure the acting and the lighting and the filming of it was great.
Yeah.
But based on continuity, it's not what most of the viewers were expecting.
Yes. And then to wrap things up with something unexpected, TikTok was supposed to be banned, and now it's not. This happened like 8 times now.
Wait. That's supposed to be unexpected?
I mean, so from what I understand of the situation, at least what was announced was that it wasn't technically banned. It's just you couldn't make an account after a certain day that I think was like Friday or something.
It was September 20th.
Yeah. So what happened was the announcement was made that on September 20th, it would not be available on Apple stores or Google Plays. And so people who didn't have the app wouldn't be able to download it. And then on November 12th, that's when we would get like the final decision of if it was going to be banned or not. So my last day of TikTok could have been my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. Because my birthday's November 11th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was... And then like 2 days, not even a day later, they're like, oh yeah, Oracle and Walmart. Walmart's a part of this. I don't know if anybody else knew that. But Oracle
that doesn't make sense to me, like, at all.
Walmart are working with Dance Bite, the parent company of TikTok. And so that's how...
Wait, it does make sense, because for a while, most of the opening, like, screen ads for TikTok were Walmart ads.
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of the money that... I mean, also because Walmart is, like... Huge, and they are literally, like, China's main economy, technically. So...
Yeah. So TikTok lives to see another day, I guess.
I have a feeling that they're really not going to be all that able to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to it, but basically, for those of you like me who are addicted to the app, we're still good.
I hate to say this. I don't know what I would do with my free time if I didn't have TikTok.
I know.
Because I mean, like, I do my homework like a good college student should, and I'm also learning German. I find time to like go on dates with my girlfriend, but otherwise, I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So,
You and I should practice German together.
See,
I'm getting rusty.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said yeah.
I know a little bit of High German, and I also know some Low German too.
High German, you mean traditional, like, conversational German, or...
So
like Northern German?
So my great-grandmother...
when you say Low German, do you mean you just know how to swear in German?
I know slang words in German.
Slang words.
So
So
it's
the
kinda
idioms
like-
and swear words
Yep.
and stuff. Okay.
Yep, because my great-grandmother, so I'm actually fourth generation immigrant, because
Cool.
she came from Germany.
Cool.
All right. Well, as we're planning our German study date, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, Simon's going to take over, and we are going to start a brand new Monster of the Week D&D campaign.
Woo!
So, yes. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, you nerd it here first.